Okay, so it's my final day driving. Figured I'd stop off here, say a couple words. Got the stupid thing on my head, but it's fine. It's been quite a journey. I've loved and hated every minute of it. The whole thing has been amazing. I have one last 4-hour drive through the mountains, which I'm doing right now. And then once I am done with that, I return the bike and I call it a day. Spend a couple nights in Hanoi and then I head back home. Look at this. This is beautiful. Hopefully I don't get caught in any rain. Alright, I got 44 miles left. It's freezing. I barely feel my hands. I'm very close to being done. I'm so excited to not drive on these roads anymore. They're crazy. These people are insane. I'm almost there. About an hour, 20 minutes. Can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Cool. See ya.
All right, so it's my last day in Vietnam. Kind of sad about it. This has been quite a journey. I'm also very excited to get home, see Nicole, see my friends, be back in my own space, have other kinds of food. This journey has been incredible. Check this out, walking around in Hanoi right now along a lake. I think it's called West Lake. It's a little rainy, just a bit unfortunate. No big deal. What's been going on? Stayed in a hostel the last 2 nights. Didn't really meet anyone here in Hanoi. I met people when I was in Mai Chau at a homestay I was at. Met 4 people from the UK who were teaching English here, and they were like away for the weekend in Mai Chau, and so hung out with them for a little bit. Played this game called Pagoda. It's a card game. It's kind of cool. Some of the best food I've ever had in my life was a banh mi chai cart here in Hanoi. Unbelievably good. I bought myself this shirt. I love this shirt. So it says Adidas, but here you can see it says Nike Running. Super cheap. This shirt cost me like $2, and it's actually pretty good quality. And then I got myself a North Face jacket, like a puffy jacket. That one cost me $13, maybe $14. Dirt cheap. My lunch, I had 2 banh mi sandwiches and 2 of these like samosa type things. That cost me $2.50. Probably gonna have a beer tonight. I'm gonna run out of money perfectly with all the cash that I have, with it, taking a taxi to the airport and all that.
All right, and this is it. This is my final night in Vietnam. I leave tomorrow morning at, I leave the hotel at 7 a.m. to get on a taxi. Whew. Wow, this has been quite a journey. 3 weeks. Started in Ho Chi Minh City 3 weeks ago. And I journeyed all the way up the country. I think I stopped at 14 cities, 15 cities maybe, along the way. Like slept at 15 different towns, cities, villages, whatever. I drove through mountains, I drove through the coast, drove on dirt roads, I drove on paved roads, windy roads, straight roads, rainy roads, sunny roads, like literally everything you could possibly be driving through. Rural villages and big cities. The roads are chaos in the cities. By the end of the days, I was exhausted. I mean, every day that I drove about anywhere between 4.5 to 7 hours. So, and you got to be on, like you got to be on the whole time, and the horns and the cars coming at you and passing and coming around you and the trucks. It's just like there's so much going on. that I've been happy to not have to deal with driving the past couple of days, but I still walk around and I hear a horn and it's just like, ugh, like twitchy. Yeah, it's been amazing. I'm so glad that I did this. One of the things that I didn't talk about much, and I didn't talk about with anyone, was like I was legitimately afraid that I was gonna like crash and die. Like there's a non-zero chance of that. At the very end, when I turned my bike in, I asked the guy, I was like, so now that it's over, I feel okay asking this question. Out of like 10 people, how many of them get hurt or like crash and get hurt? And he said, well, you know, out of 10, you know, maybe 2 like have some kind of incident and don't really tell us, but maybe 1 out of 100 like break a bone, like break a leg, break an arm, get in a serious crash. So that made me feel better. But I'm glad that I asked about it at the end and not at the beginning, because I didn't become one of those statistics, because I was very cautious the whole time. Only times I would speed would be like straight away, literally no one around. I learned to everyone uses the horn. I learned to start using the horn like when I come around a bend, you honk the horn to let maybe a truck that's coming in the other direction know that you are also coming around that bend. But everyone was super friendly. Like, even people who I thought were gonna like mess with me because they found out I was an American, totally fine. I was walking in the park today, and I saw there were like a bunch of units of soldiers, I guess like practicing their walks. So like they would all, you know, kind of start and go like one, and they hold their foot out, and the guy at the front would like watch them, and then they go hut, and then go to the other leg, and then they like practice in step. And I tried to like not go where they all were, because that didn't seem like a good place to be. So I went around, and by the time I got near them, they had like finished. They were taking a break or whatever. And I was walking past on the path, and there was one soldier that had like broken off and was sitting on a bench. And I don't know, felt a little uneasy about it. I mean, he doesn't know I'm American, but felt a little uneasy about it. And as I was walking past, I looked at him and made eye contact, and he goes, "Good afternoon." And I said good afternoon back, but it was such like poignant moment. I didn't expect him to interact with me, let alone speak like perfect English and say a phrase like that. Like, it just felt so warm and inviting, and I wasn't expecting that from like a young soldier looking at someone who's probably been in the war, like from a country that's been in all these wars. So that was cool. It was a cool moment. This is a delivery menu. One of the items is, if you can see it here, synthetic cold meat. Sounds delicious. Get me some synthetic cold meat. It's just cold cuts. Ham, salami, bacon, and salad. Just cold cuts. But the way that they phrased it, I mean, it's what it is. In America, we like fucking make up terms for it to make it not sound so bad. What else? Oh, I'm so happy. I'm in a really nice hotel tonight. I spent like $40 on it, but so glad I did. The bed's super comfortable. The staff is so friendly. I have a balcony. Let's check it out. Let's go check out this balcony for a minute. Someone said something to me, I think it was a woman at one of the hostels, after about a week of me being here. She said Vietnam is like an assault on the senses, and I totally agree with it. I've been thinking about that ever since. Like, the horns are blaring, there's people talking and yelling everywhere. So we got that. There's so much going on, like signs everywhere, colors everywhere, like just so many things, like so many bikes, so many shops, so many items for sale, so many street food vendors, so many everything. So I got that. The smells are so pungent. I mean, you got the restaurants, you got the street food vendors, you have the markets with like dried fish, you have all the herbs and spices, you have people burning trash on the side of the road. So that's crazy. I mean, the climate changes a lot. It's hot, it's muggy, it's chilly. You see the fog, you feel the fog, it's the humidity. You feel the vibration of all the scooters. You feel like you just feel everything moving. You feel the breezes in the mountains. Taste, like, you could taste the burning smoke. You could taste the foods in the air. You could taste these things. Like, there's so much in all moments, in a way that I haven't experienced before. Maybe I think India is supposedly similar, but this was unlike nothing. I mean, the cities are crazy. Hanoi is far more toned down than Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City is crazy. I don't feel like I need to go back there. I might come back to Hanoi because I want to do the northern loop, like Sapa, Ha Giang, Ha Long Bay. You know, come back when it's better weather. Let's go back inside to wrap it up. Oh, it's so loud. Yeah. So with that, this wraps up my adventure in Vietnam. It's probably one of the craziest things I've ever done. Also one of the most fun and most exciting, most adventurous, most uncomfortable, and most rewarding things that I've ever done. So very happy I did it. I hope, you know, the same way that Maroon Najjar's blog post encouraged me to take this trip one day, maybe the videos that I make or the posts or the photos will encourage some other people to come out here, experience this beautiful country, and 100% getting a motorbike is the best way to see this country. There's no question. Now that I've done it, I've talked to people doing buses, I've talked to people jumping around on planes. This is a unique place, and a unique mode of transportation is the best way to see it, and that is what everyone here uses, the motorbike. All right, with that, I'm signing off. Thanks for following along. No one's followed along. I didn't post a single photo this whole time. You know, why didn't I post anything? Some people have been asking me like, oh, we want to stay updated, how are things going? But like, this trip was for me. It's not for other people. It's not for social media. I didn't want to post stuff and feel like, oh, is it getting enough likes? Does anyone care? Who's following? Like, I'll post all that stuff later. I just wanted to like be here, enjoy it for myself, and then I'll be able to share with others once I'm done. All right. With that, I'll catch you on the next adventure. See ya.